I got it this time, promise.
All right,
got it.
cool.
That was just, I stumbled on the lyrics.
We should do that, just have a blooper reel. Like, why not?
You got to, it's gonna happen probably, you know?
Yeah. Alright, you ready?
Yep.
To meet you as an equal on this awesome night. Lively people are a treat to greet, I often find. Bought some drinks and brought some beats I think you'd ought to like. I'll have a seat and sort of speak the thoughts that flock to mind. Like where we're headed as a nation or the muse we love. A little heady constellation talk to loosen up. Another handy confirmation of la loose above. Just a friendly conversation over booze and buzz. The coolest clutch, as smooth as rust, reclusive but in tuning up. What gals and do to booze it up and pals us down to groove with us. I'd like to know the secret code that separates but makes us whole. That takes a toll, it shapes our fates. The universe, I'm gracious, thanks. Late night, hang out, booze and buds, turn it out. Netflix, big couch, snazzy shirt, bitch and blouse. Late night, shindig, VHS, we stay kicking it. Booze, buds, win-win, we're all friends, yo. Nostalgia breaks the ice in time, we found some common ground. It's wild how minds alike can link up in this cosmic cloud. Can't understand it, but this planet keeps on turning round. Can't take for granted what was handed, cause I love the loud. So what's your story, where you from and where you trying to go? And do you worry about the future or just let it flow? It's like the present has a lesson and a message, yo. Cause shit that stresses might be blessings that impress our souls. I guess we've grown from lesser known to beeps and tweets professing goals. I'm just a bro who crept in slow and somehow came up from below. I find it reassuring when I meet up with prospective friends. It shows me that I still got taste. Oh universe, I'm gracious, thanks. Late night, hang out, booze and buds, turn it out. Netflix, big couch, snazzy shirt, you got a bitch and blouse. Late night, shindig, VHS, we stay kicking it. Booze, buds, win-win. Deuce. Yeah. Cairoglyphs represent Kansas City to the fullest. Got some tricks, I'm about to pull them. Yeah. I got a gang of slappers, bout to drop it on your noggin. I do this for my rappers that was down before the blogging. Put the time and dedication to the craft and watched it blossom. They thought I lost my last life, but the cat was playing possum. I'm so awesome with the scripts, oh so often with the gift. I'm just flossing for the kick, out here bossing with my click. Got the sauce up in the mix, like Lynn Dawson with the wrist. When I toss it, cut the losses, sign the crosses on your cinch. Akashic temple instrumentals, 808s and bumping subs. Drop the kick and feel it tremble. Copping Nathan, blow some blood. Drying lyrics with potential. Break the gates and let it flood. Confidence is exponential. Making tapes and staying up. I'm just repping for my homies and the ones who show me love. Especially homies from the show me. They're the ones I'm thinking of. No baloney, those who know me keep it G just like I does. Never standing by my lonely long as I can keep a buzz like wood. Sayonara, chuck the deuce. Rappers claiming hard, but they ain't fucking with the truth. I've been dropping bars and kicking art throughout my youth. Rappers say they stars, we still searching for the proof. What it do? Get a clue. Sayonara to your squad and your crew. What it do? Nothing new. Sayonara to the frauds, we making moves. Hey yo, I got a gang of rappers bout to blow up and we mobbing. I got a gang of bitches bout to show up and they bobbing. Weaving, even, turning up the evening. Gotta qualify cause I ain't fucking with no heathen. I'm just feeling fly and I ain't gotta find a reason. Find me on the dime piece, Grand Cam cheesin'. Bad chicks say I'm out here steezin'. Classic fits always in season. Yeah, now I'm the one they all believe in. At the show they shake hands and raise cups. These haters think it's easy to achieve this, cause grinding looks a whole lot like luck. But I'm still rapping for my homies and the ones who show me love. Especially homies from the show me, they're the ones I'm thinking of. No baloney, those who know me keep it G just like I does. Never standing by my lonely, long as I can keep a buzz, keep it up. Sayonara, chuck the deuce. Rappers claiming hard, but they ain't fucking with the truth. I've been dropping bars and making art throughout my youth. Rappers say they stars, we still searching for the proof. What it do? Get a clue. Sayonara to your squad and your crew. Say what it do? Nothing new. Sayonara to the frauds, we making moves. We making moves within my city. And what we doing, yo, we take no pity on anybody with an attitude shitty. Might as well cut them up, give them a $1.50. You know we rhyming, staying on time when we coming through Cairo, he be shining. He representing from that KC to Portland, man. So I hope you understand the plan, yeah.
Damn. All right, hell yeah. We're just chilling.
Yep. That's apparently the vibe that it's gonna go with. Then we're just chilling. I've
Cool.
got 3 different drinks to choose from, so
Nice.
depending on the tone of the question, I've got water, coffee, and beer.
Nice. All right. I'm ready. Fire away.
Are we good to go?
Fire away. Rainier.
Okay. Wow, now the pressure's on. So you're originally from Kansas City,
Yes,
correct?
sir. Yes, sir.
So why Portland? Why not move someplace like California or Florida or like Chicago, like a lot of places that have like a larger EDM scene in general, or just, you know, like a more burgeoning music scene? Why Portland?
Great question. All right. Well, Portland has been in my crosshairs for a minute, just due to the politics, due to like the weather, due to the natural resources.
So you're a rain person.
Yeah, what's up?
You're a rain person?
Well, I'm a water person mainly. Like I'm a clean water person. I'm down with water that is, you know, straight from the mountain and clean, you know. And I know Portland is known for that, caring about those types of things, cleanliness in the waters, and just I was sick of being in the Midwest in the snow, having to deal with snow. I wanted to move somewhere on either coast ever since I was a kid, to like, you know, just get away from that. And then also, you know, the Midwest isn't as happening or as fast as a lot of the other, you know, as the coast are. You know, things happen over there a lot quicker. The scenes are much more, you know, vibrant. Not to say that Kansas City isn't like, you know, doing what they're doing, like they're, you know, building up and things are becoming, you know, happening out there. But I just wanted to relocate to a place where I feel like people's mind states were more receptive to the type of music that I was doing, because I started out performing mostly in college and in a college town in Lawrence, Kansas, and the people there were very receptive to what I had to say, and you know, and it wasn't that way as much within the inner city in Kansas City. Like, you know, there were people who dug it, definitely, but it wasn't, you know, it wasn't like this style of music that was the scene. The scene is really gangsterish, you know, music, kind of really urbanish, and you know, I didn't fit into that type of style, so I felt like I wanted to go to a place where people, you know, I might have an audience, people that might think before thinking like Lawrence, Kansas is. Lawrence is an awesome place. You know, I put, you know, I give a lot of props to that town for, you know, molding me as a musician in person during my college years, you know, and I just wanted to move to a place that was like that, but more realized and, you know, bigger and metropolis type, you know, metropolitan type thing going on. I heard about the public transit. You know, there's so many reasons, but Portland, yeah, it's more than just, you know, me being, you know, a fan of Portlandia and wanting to come out. But it's the music scene that I heard about. It's there's so much about the Portland culture that's awesome, and a lot of people out here doing music that I really dig. So, and then also the cost of living when you ask about like California or, another place with better EDM culture.
Yeah,
I feel like, the cost of living down there is way high. And I was like, I need to find a place where I can, where it's manageable and realistic for me so that I can work and then still pursue the music and not just be, really starving artist, but, in a metaphorical sense. So that's my long-winded answer of that for sure.
No, that was a great answer. That was very thorough.
Thank you. I tried.
So, you were an English major.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yep.
Who's your favorite poets? Do you mix any of their lines in your songs?
My favorite poets. Well, I mean, honestly, my favorite poets are the people that I, the anonymous people that I meet and I get to know a little bit more about when I go to like a slam or any kind of poetry event. Like I've never been the type to like read, poems like, I had to read the canon as an English major, and there weren't any poets that I really just took, I mean, you might mention some big names and I might remember little moments, but I just don't, I guess, I don't really pour over any of that at this point. Nothing like really sticks with me. Mostly the poems that I like are from people that I didn't know before, and I see them, out there just bearing their soul, even though, like, we couldn't have a conversation that deep ever just within meeting somebody within 5 minutes. But, at a poetry slam, you get to see another side of folks, and I really, those are my favorite poets, people that I don't even really know, but I get to know like a little bit of a side of them out of nowhere. But I'm down with poetry though. Don't get me wrong. I'll read some poetry if it's good. But
no, I hate poetry.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
No,
it's all good. So you're not offended. Cool.
There's a lot of that out here too. Except I think there's a lot more travelers. Like I've been downtown and there have been people trying to get by just solely by selling their poetry on the street for fare and stuff
Really?
like that.
Wow.
Pretty hardcore.
Yeah. That's the meaning of starving artist for sure.
That's yeah, that is. It's cool though. You gotta be nice about it.
Yeah. Definitely.
So have you ever played any shows in Portland yet?
Yeah, I've had a couple of shows, definitely. Places that are escaping me now when I'm trying to think about them. But, I played mostly, mostly hip-hop alternative gigs, I would say, meaning like, one place that I've played at a lot is Home Base Coffee House. They have
cool.
a stage where they let people come in and do shows, and I performed there. I think another place I performed was The No. Does that ring a bell? Yeah.
I was there last night.
Okay, yeah, all right. So you know that place. You know The No.
I do.
All
I know
right.
it now. I thought I did before too, but
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
completely off. It's
Okay.
a long thing.
All right, well, yeah, it's all good. So, yeah, we got that in common. But, like, The No is a place where I was invited to perform with a really awesome duo out here named Alec and Ivy. That's what they go as. And it's, I think they're a couple, and they're the hip-hop couple, and they're really, really awesome. They have the great chemistry, and they've invited me a couple times to do shows with them. And mostly I've worked with, acoustic people have really taken me in, like singer-songwriters. They'll have me work with them on a show because my lyrics might kind of mirror theirs, or, we have the same type of subject matter, and it's usually on some spiritual, metaphysical stuff, science, sci-fi, all that, we usually my lyrics are out of this world, and I attract that type of energy toward me of people who want to collab. So, but I haven't been, I plan to be more active in the Portland scene, I'll put it that way. I plan to be more active, especially after, doing these cool types of things.
All right. Sure. Well, speaking of collaborators, we were talking about Odyssey earlier, which is a song that, you collaborated with, and I don't remember her name.
Okay, yeah, that's Adriana Nicole. She's from Kansas City.
Okay.
Yeah. Adriana Nicole, she's supremely talented. I miss being around her and hearing her music, and shout out to her where she's at. She's from Michigan originally, but she moved to Kansas City like 2 years ago, 2 or 3. And I met her in an open mic, and she was doing her thing, and she heard me do my thing, and it was like a mutual respect. And later, we exchanged numbers, and later, we worked on music. Like we did one song that hasn't been released yet, and it was on like a soulful, like Amy Winehouse vibe. Like the only track I've ever done like that, like just really old schoolish. And she was awesome on that, but I was just like a little bit insecure about the mixing of it, and I didn't know as much as I know now, but I still got a lot to learn. but I never released that. But the song Odyssey, you know, I pretty much like had the whole idea out of what I started with as a, you know, the track, and then I just like started humming. I felt like the song, I felt like what, you know, some inspiration, what I wanted it to be like, but I didn't know the words. I just knew I wanted the melody to sound like something. So I hummed, recorded it, really liked it, and wrote to it, you know, using, I say write, but I use like my iPhone and I just type it in, tap it in. And I wrote all the lyrics to the song, and I was just thinking, you know, I don't have the pipes to sing it, you know, the best. I try to sing, but I'm not, you know, trained, so I know that I can't, you know, deliver it the best way. And you know, she was a go-to person out there, Adriana Nicole, and she was down, and you know, we performed, we recorded it very like guerrilla style. It was not, you know, we did what we had to do. We made it happen, and you know, it wasn't in like the best setup of studios, but you know, people really enjoy it, and you know, I'm really grateful that we had that track, and hopefully we'll make some more things happen. You know, have to mail it, you know, type of thing. You know, email, it works just as well.
Yeah, it's incredibly easy nowadays.
Yeah, definitely.
Are you looking forward to some collaborations in Portland? You know, you got that couple you played with. It seems like you know a few acoustic people. Do you have anything in the works?
Definitely. You know, crazy thing. I met someone from Los Angeles who lived up here to go to college. Her name is Emma Samuth, and she is extremely talented vocalist and singer songwriter. She plays, you know, the guitar, and we ended up collaborating on a track, collaborating with another guy. He's escaping me right now, but you know, he had the beat, and she had lyrics for it. She had sang to it, and then she thought that my raps could accompany it well. So I did that song with her, and it's called Burn. The guy's name is Garrett, I believe, but he goes by Dentist, like DE or DNTST, you know, without the vowels type thing.
So Dinst.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And he produced a track. It's awesome. Like it's miles ahead, you know, it's sonically, and she sang on it, and she had me get on it, and it's called Burn, and you can check it out on SoundCloud. You know, look up Dentist, Emma Samuth, featuring Cairoglyphs, Burn. Yeah, that's like the only person that I collaborated with out here. And I also did another song with her called Nightlife that we have yet to get recorded. Hopefully that'll happen too as well.
Yeah, if you can ever get in studio.
Yeah. I'm down to work with anybody out here, any songbirds out in the Portland area, please, you know, holler at me. Like, Cairoglyphs need some singers. If you dig the music, please contact me and we'll make that happen type thing.
Oh, right on, man.
Yeah.
No, that's good to be pretty open. Do you have any questions for me?
Well, what brought you out here from Chicago?
Ooh, good one. Boredom. Yeah, I was like living, just making I think the minimum wage was $8.25. I was working 2 jobs for $8.25, paying a shit ton of money. And I was like, you know what? The cost of living is a little easier. I can pretty much just make more money by moving out here and taking another job.
Okay.
Any job.
Yeah.
You know?
So economical, or, you know.
Yeah, I like hiking. The mountains are cool.
I was going to say, I'm sure you
Rain's
enjoyed
dope.
the, you know, natural features of this place. I mean, but no disrespect to the Midwest or Chicago or Kansas City or any of that. I love that place, and, you know, I'm looking forward to coming back, you know, as I'm sure you're looking forward to seeing family back home.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, I love my family. They're pretty cool.
Word.
Yeah. They come out to visit quite a bit. We usually just go see concerts, though, so it's pretty legit.
Yeah, that's a good thing. See, I lived in the Midwest. I lived in Kansas City, and we're just now starting to get, you know, people coming through and not just flying over. We got the Sprint Center, and we got stuff for them to come through.
Sprint Center?
Yeah, man. That's what we have. Radiohead played there at once, you know, before, so, you know, it's legit if they christened it, you know. But I think
Did they christen
Kanye.
it?
Yeah, they christened it. Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, Radiohead. Shouts out to them. And but yeah, like, Chicago always get the artists that I want, you know, to see. Like, when I was growing up, it'd be like, yep, Midwest Chicago, and they fly right over. Yeah, shows, definitely.
Yeah. I pretty much squandered the experience.
Yeah. Whatever, man. No, it's all gravy. You know, I'm glad that you're here, though. I'm glad that this is going down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I just hope you're living good. That's the best question. I hope you're living good, man.
Am I living good? Yeah, I'm living great.
Living good. All right.
I was pretty to party. I love it.
Yep. We're living, breathing, above air. Every day above ground is a good day, man. Yeah. Hell yeah.
The Cairoglyph.
Cairoglyphs.
All right.
Cheers.
Yeah. Look forward to hearing more of the songs, man.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
What up?
So, what's the next step, man? What are you doing
What's the next step? All right. Well, I have a friend of mine named John Meyer. He's like a director, filmmaker. He wants to get me doing a video shoot with him sometime real soon. So we got that coming up. Other than that, working on music and hoping to get some shows happening, popping off. But mostly, yeah, songwriting. I gotta get back into that groove. You know, I just got moved into a new spot, so I'm just getting everything centered and got inspiration happen and pull out my iPhone every so often and type in some lyrics that just come to mind and then put it away. You know, don't like concentrate too hard because I got shit to do. But yeah, still creating.
So maybe another album in the future.
Definitely. It's got to happen. And, you know, I got people around me in Portland that can help that happen. So, yeah, that can make it a quicker reality, it feels like. So I'm very happy to be out here. Yep.
Shout outs to my boy Young Lean.
Hell yeah. Young Lean for sure. Hell yeah.
You want to do some more vocal tracks then?
Yeah.
All right. Well, glad you're here. I'm enjoying the show. It's
for sure
very interesting hearing it in the headphones for the first time.
Yeah. Thank you. It's interesting to me too. Yeah, this is awesome, Mike. Shout out to the person who bought this mic, invested in this quality. I appreciate it.
All right, go man.
I've got all the right ingredients for deviance, falling night expedience. I'll seize a chance, falling like the son of light. Seeking Pan, felt this calling all my life. Now I'm free to dance, acquiesce with angels, dominate the demons. Tap into subconscious mind, have a taste of freedom. I can hear them calling me in the Garden Eden, preaching who I ought to be. I defy their reasons. Surround the mic with sound and light. The speech to reach a level of astounding heights. Bound for flight in town tonight. No frowns in sight. Sound waves abound and expound my plight. We're those that drown the downs of clouded light. The shroud of the crowd, the proud and the like. It's loud and white, black and neat. True to itself in the heart it beats. Dead to that, dead to this. And in between state is where I exist. In the midst of attention, intense with attention, staring on the dark abyss. A split within the psyche, likely the cause. Got me feeling so hyphy and odd. Texted addresses, enticing facades. 12 o'clock in the morning till dawn. All the right ingredients for deviance, falling night expedience. I'll seize a chance, falling like the god of light. Seeking Pan, felt this calling all my life. And now I'm free to dance, acquiesce with angels, baby. Dominate the demons. Tap into subconscious mind, have a taste of freedom. I can hear them calling me in the Garden Eden, preaching who I ought to be. I defy their reasons. Yo, just the pose, the trickster pros with a sit, hit and roll to a wrist, the dose of synthesis, broken with instant soulless. Can we grip vocals? Shit we know. Explicit hopes, illicit growth. In the midst of ascension, I'm slipping slow. There's some lower dimension, I'm tripping foe. Once again, transfixed by the neon glow. Watching you, watching me, conveniently spaced unconsciously. In the flash of an instant, we mask our intentions, although the response was seen. I sense that this just might be highly evolved premonition, and I rightly resolve to remove inhibitions and unite for the cause. Share signs, same stars, great odds. All the right ingredients for deviance, falling night expedience. I'll seize a chance, falling like the son of light. Seeking Pan, felt this calling all my life, and now I'm free.
All right. Sultry siren songs remind me of the life I long to lead. Of course withdrawn, of course from common corporate pawns whose moral compass flaunts and wrongs become a right when stocks involved. Your consciousness seems so evolved that gravitating thoughts revolve, projecting us affectionately vibrating in an ecstasy of sympathetic resonance. Your presence heaven sent to souls like mine that fell from grace. Your smile could be those pearly gates, could be the portal to my fate. At least the first day, but who am I kidding when I'm ridden with cynicisms and symptoms of indecision? Keep slipping me out of rhythm, analyzing it 10 as a kiss
voices increase the tension and agonizing event. I'm tripping, but that's a given for suckers. Used to sharing emotions with perfect strangers. Gone off a dose of that potion, too open to know the danger. I'm hoping what I'm scoping in you is a flyer nature. My focus is on decoding the truth behind the layers. If I could be the reason you smile out of the blue, I'd mark the change of seasons and spend them all with you. If I could be your other, that's someone you would choose. You'd be my only lover, if only that were true. Summer's just a memory spent before we noticed. Musing at your symmetry, knowing that it's hopeless. Once upon a century, love came into focus, almost extrasensory. I don't wanna blow it. The unexamined life is not the type I like to lead. I understand with time that life ain't always what it seems. When circumstances mark reflections of our deepest needs, the purpose stands that we advance when we examine we. My nervous plans extend a hand to all uncertainty, to make amends with chances nothing can be certain be. For every past romance that had to end imperfectly, then maybe all the hurt I caused could have some worth to me. But who am I bluffing when I'm so accustomed to running from love? Cause buzzing so easily leads to fussing, and most of the time I'm stumped and I rarely can see it coming. Get claustrophobic from cuffing until I resort to cutting out. Cause chemistry now causes combustion, spontaneous. What was nothing then suddenly turned to something. That something is just enough to push one of us to dumping the other. Now insignificant, intimate to the smothered. If I could be the reason you smile out of the blue, I'd mark the change of seasons and spend them all with you. If I could be your other, that's someone you would choose. I'd be your only lover, if only that were true. Summer's just a memory spent before we notice. Musing at your symmetry, knowing that it's hopeless. Once upon a century, love came into focus, almost extrasensory. I won't blow it. Said I don't wanna blow it, I don't wanna blow it, no. Said I don't wanna blow it, although I feel it in my soul. Said I don't wanna blow it, maybe one day we'll grow to know what's behind the veil. So it was like, yo, your music to my ears, enough to see the fears. Your lucid view is quite elusive for your youthful years. I wanna hear your truth, I wanna shift my gears, I wanna share my roots, I'll make it crystal clear. I've always noticed you, but sort of drowned you out. I lose my focus too from all the thoughts of doubt, but now I've changed my route. I think you get the gist, I'd like to ask you out. I think you're worth the risk if I could be the reason you smile out of the blue. I mark the change of seasons and spend them all with you. If I could be your other, that's someone you would choose. I'd be your only lover, we promise to be true. Summer's just a memory spent before we notice. Musing at your symmetry, knowing it ain't hopeless. Once upon a century, love came into focus, almost extrasensory. We won't blow it.
All right, that was perfect.
Yeah.
That was
Perfect.
like Street Fighter.
I thought it sounded great too, but we can do as many takes as you want.
Yeah.
Daniel's time, I don't know.
All right.
The last time they got a new head coach, the fans, in the early 1900s, there was a curse. There was like a goat curse. They assumed that this guy bought this goat in like a pennant game, and they kicked him out for bringing in a goat because he brought a goat into a baseball stadium.
Yeah.
And so on his way out, he like cursed the stadium. He said, until you show love for goats, you'll never get here. And so like every 10 years, they would bring in the guy to like remove the curse, and then he started bringing in his kids, and now his grandkids. Let's see, the last time there was a GM, they severed a goat's head, and they mailed it to his family.
Oh, dang. That's getting out of hand. That's
Yeah.
wow.
But that's what happens when you build that entire part of the town on drinking.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the north side.
Okay.
I think it's a bullshit place.
Wow. Wow.
For
That's some
bullshit
history I had no idea about. It's very interesting. Dang. So the goat tradition.